Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to look at question 20 of Paper 1 SPM at Maths 2017. So let's take a look at the question together. Table 1 shows the distribution of marks for 40 students in an additional mathematics test. The number of students for the class interval 40 to 59 is not stated. Alright, so here, let's take a look at the first sub-question. They ask what is the model class. So they ask to state the model class. So when we say model class, right, it basically refers to the class at which it has the highest frequency. Now, so here we see that there's 4, 10, 8, and 7. So it might be tempting to straight away say that this is the model class. But however, there is an empty slot here. So that might be a high number, it might be a low number. But to be safe, let's find out what that value is. So the way you want to find is basically take the total amount of students, which is 40, and you subtract all of these numbers. So you will get that. Okay, that's right here. So 40 minus 4 minus 10 minus 8 minus 7. So take out your calculator, you calculate, and you get that the answer is 11. So there are 11 students. So this actually makes this the model class. So the model class is 40 to 59. Okay, because it has the highest number of students. Alright, now what about the next part? Okay, second sub-question. Encik Itzam, the subject teacher, intends to give a reward to the top 10 students. Those students who achieve the minimum mark in the top 10 placing will be considered to receive the reward. Erica obtained 74 marks. Does Erica qualify to be considered to receive the reward, and give your answer? Alright, so from here, now let's take a look here. There are some key points here. Only the top 10 students is given, and as long as you achieve the minimum mark in the top 10 placing, you can receive the reward. Okay, so she earns 74 marks. So the way we want to find out is to make sure that she surpasses a certain mark. So that certain mark is the minimum mark in the top 10 placing. So there is 1 to 40 students, right? So the top 10 will be from 31 to 40. So when they say the minimum mark in the top 10 placing, right? So it means as long as Erica's marks is higher than the 31st student, okay, meaning the 31st student, which has the 10th highest mark, as long as it surpasses this, then she can receive the reward. So Erica has marks which is greater than the 31st. Okay, so we have to find out what is this value. Now, if you think about it, from 1 to 40, the 31st is actually referring to the upper quartile. So you actually just need to find the value of the upper quartile or the third quartile, and that is your 31st. Okay, the 31st student. So how do you find? We have the formula right here. Okay, so I've actually written it over here. So the third quartile is equal to the lower boundary of the third quartile's class plus 3 over 4 of the total frequency minus the cumulative frequency before the third quartile class divided by the frequency of the third quartile class and the size of the class. So let's write down. So this is your T31st. So the 31st student, okay? The 31 student. Okay, so from here, let's take a look. So how do we know whether it's which class is the third quartile class? Okay, so the way you want to find is that you add up everything. So as long as the number 31 sits in whichever class, means that is the third quartile class, the class containing the third quartile. So let's see. So the first one, definitely no, because this one represents 4. Now from here, cumulatively, it will be 14. Okay, up to here, it will be 25. Up to here, it will be 33. So up to that point, the number 31 already is included. So this is your class that containing the third quartile. So that is the class that we want to refer to. Okay, so let's write down a few things first. So the lower boundary of this class is 59.5. Okay, the lower number is 60, but the number before that is 59, so 59.5. Okay, the total number of students is 40. Alright, how about the cumulative frequency before the third class? Before the class containing the third quartile, it will be this amount. So the answer is 25. So the cumulative frequency is 25. Then the frequency of the class containing the third quartile is 8. And the size of the class is 20. Okay, how you get it is using the numbers here. So 79.5 minus 59.5, you'll get 20. So with those numbers, we just have to plug it in. Okay, so 59.5 plus 3/4, there are 40 students. Cumulative frequency is 25. Frequency of third quartile is 8. Size is 20. So once you calculate everything, okay, you'll get that the answer is 72. So it means the minimum mark within the top 10 placing is 72. Okay, so this one over here, so Erica's mark is 74 and is actually higher than the minimum mark in the top 10 placing, which is 72. So with that reason, she is eligible to receive the reward. So you can say that the answer is she is qualified because the number 74 is greater than 72. So this 72, you actually show them that it refers to the upper quartile in this data set. So from there, you can say that, okay, this is the minimum number the top 10 placing, and she surpasses it, so hence she is eligible for the reward. So from there, that's how you get your answer. Alright, thank you for watching.